Okay, I'm gonna give a little audio test here to make sure we are sounding okay. So Joe is with me. I might be repeating this again, but we are at the Youngstown Drip. We have Regina, and I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Rachel.
Rachel. We have Regina and Rachel. They're behind the camera. They may make their way this way. We'll see. But they're going to do some. They're going to hook us up here in a little bit. But we are at. It's on Manor. What's the actual address here?
45 Manor Hill Drive, Suite 300 in Canfield.
Okay, so like literally right by the Giant Eagle and Tequila Jalisco here off of 224. So come check it out, and we're gonna show you kind of everything on. Sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna kind of show you everything that happens, and I'm staring at the computer, but the camera's right here. I just realized. So so we're just gonna go through this, and Joe and I. And you too, feel free to BS with us because literally we have nothing on the agenda, like sports-wise or anything. We're just going to have fun and enjoy it. So that's the plan.
Okay.
So you want to walk us through what the plan is?
Yeah. So I talked with Joe a little bit before you came. Mm-hmm. We're just going to go through the menu and kind of do what we do with new clients, how we kind of figure out which one would be right for you.
Okay.
So we'll pretend like you never had one before.
Sure. Okay.
Because last time I think I just gave you whatever I felt like giving you.
Okay, yeah.
I think I gave you Vitality. But we have 7 different drips.
Okay.
And they are already laid out. The medical director and I went through and we created these specific drips to make sure, they were safe. They had the right amount of vitamins, all that good stuff. So how are you guys feeling today? Are you tired? Are you dehydrated? Are you?
I'm gonna let you go first because you were just on a month-long vacation trip.
The only thing I'm feeling is my muscles are feeling cramped, like I am dehydrated a bit.
Okay.
Probably from your fast.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just kind of like lethargic this week. I'm just like tired, you know. So I don't know if it's the air or what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, air definitely plays a part with all that fire in Canada thing. So for muscles, we have the strength drip. Now, normally we'd say it's for athletes, but that mineral blend and the amino blend are really good for muscle recovery. So when you're working hard and, exercising those muscles, they become sore. Sometimes you can get dehydrated. So the strength drip is rehydrating, and it also has all those vitamins that help your muscle recovery. And I think if your muscles are cramping because of dehydration, this helps in both of those ways. Okay. All right, strength drip for you. Vitality drip is what I gave you last time, Justin. It's got it's our little multivitamin, and it's got the B12 in it. Defense drip if you're concerned about boosting your immunity or getting sick. The radiate drip, we might skip that one for you. It has biotin unless you're trying to grow out your lovely locks. Energy drip might be nice. It has L-carnitine, alpha lipoic acid, and methylfolin, which is B12.
Okay.
And that's really good for boosting your metabolism, getting you going.
Okay.
And it's not too late in the day where you won't, not be able to sleep or anything.
Sure. Okay.
The replenish drip is, we kind of use that one for people who have migraines or who are chronically dehydrated or even our hangover people.
Okay.
And then
I'll use that one on a future visit.
Yeah. We'll put that one in the back pocket for later. And then the restore drip. This one is good too if anybody has any gut issues. Okay. We have a lot of great results with the L-glutamine helping the belly kind of clear out. So I think energy drip would be.
I think the energy sounds best. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the strength drip for you, and I think you'll be really happy with that. All right. So we are going to get your IVs now.
Okay. So this is the squeamish part if anyone doesn't like needles or whatever. I mean,
the bags
to me, it doesn't bother me. Do you have any tattoos? Do you? One here? So I have one here, and I think I'm going to get one more at some point soon. But needles have never bothered me.
Right.
And
I'm
actually,
coming in.
Regina's coming in and on camera, back and forth. So, but yeah, they don't bother me. So, but look away if they might bother you a minute.
Just hold them out. Let's see what we were working with. Okay, I like that one.
It's a little easier to find them on me with my pale skin compared to you. And go ahead, Regina.
Oh, I was just gonna say, actually, actually, veins are really easy to find just because we go by feel.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to get too into vein talk if anybody is a little queasy with that.
I mean, it's really like it's going to the doctor. Really,
Yeah.
if you're getting blood drawn, it is what it is. So, but this.
Well, I've worked ER for a pretty long time, so I've gotten pretty good at these IVs.
Yeah, no doubt.
Especially loving some healthy people with these nice big veins.
And this is a way better spot, I feel like, than if you get your flu shot and then your like muscles are sore the next day. Like this, you don't even feel it.
Go ahead and give me a fist. All right. 1, 2, 3, pinch.
The only bad experience I had with it is when my son went to the doctor when he was like 3 months old. They tried to find a vein and ended up hitting him 12 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that. Turn my stomach.
That's no fun.
Could not take it.
That's no fun, especially when it's not you and someone that's helpless.
Yeah.
But
you relax that.
You're an easy target. So we're probably not going to be able to check any questions live, but if you do have any questions, you can drop them in the comments and we can answer them at the end. Well, maybe I can even check here on my phone, but share this out too with anyone that you feel could use one of these IVs for energy or whatever it might be. So we're going the right arm, left arm.
We might go left.
Okay.
For you.
Justin, you had one in the studio.
I did. Yeah. So, and it was awesome. I said the only thing that I noticed was I maybe like TMI had to pee too much that day. I had to pee a couple extra times, but that was about it. But that's a good thing too. Like gets any junk out of your body and puts in the good stuff.
Yeah, it's a great detoxifier. And everybody is also worried about losing those vitamins. They're like, I just want to keep them in for as long as possible, but your body's going to take what it needs immediately. It is going to start gobbling that up and using them. And that's sometimes why you'll feel tired after this, because your body spent so much energy putting, assigning all that vitamins to different parts of your body.
Okay. And you were telling me last time, I think too, if you're someone that takes vitamins, like just over the counter vitamins, you lose like 50% of them just in the pill form, don't you?
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's just so many enzymes in your mouth, in your throat, in your esophagus, in your stomach, that it breaks down a lot of it, that it just sends a lot of it to the kidneys. All right. 1, 2, 3, done.
Easy enough.
Easy.
Didn't even feel it. So that's pressure live on camera.
I know. You can see this. I have beads of sweat.
Yeah, just a few. So again, I'm getting the energy drip, which they're making now in the back, and Joe's getting the strength drip. So strength drip would be great for anyone that does watch this show that's maybe like a golfer or, and like basketball player, football player, whatever, that, needs that extra little boost and recovery. The basic setup says for athletes who want to improve stamina and endurance, and sounds pretty good, Yeah,
and you can do that before or after whatever your event is. If you want to do it before you run, after you run, it's going to be helpful either way.
So I'm going to be doing 4 mile run tonight. So I should feel extra strong, right?
Yeah.
Who won't be doing a 4-mile run tonight? Me. Maybe tomorrow. I'll feel what's mine? I'll feel my energy up tomorrow.
Well, Ryan's in cross country.
Oh.
So I practices with them, and whatever they're doing, I jumped in.
Okay. Okay.
Forced little,
Oh yeah. Where do they run? Hike and bike trail?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and I think it's 3.1 there and back, so they probably do like another little extra.
Little jog around the bridge.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Do you feel it going through?
I'm starting to now.
Yeah, so your arm will get a little cold.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's in the right spot, because it is traveling those trails of your veins and through your body. So your hand's going to get cold, your arm probably. We have blankets here too.
Yeah.
Usually in the winter people get cold.
Yeah.
And here in the summer it's nice. It's like
it
an internal
it's like
internal air conditioning.
Arm air conditioning.
Yeah, so it's really nice, but if you do get cold, we always have blankets and everything.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is nice. I mean, it's just like it's very subtle though. You like, at least for me, I hardly feel it, but what I do feel feels pretty good. So
yeah, and there should never be any pain with that. It should just feel completely like just a nice coolness. If you ever have pain, tell someone immediately. We take it out. We reestablish.
Okay.
Definitely don't.
Move your arm around when this is all going on?
So you can move your arm around. The only thing I don't want you doing is like fist pumping or like on your phone. I'll come in and someone will be on their phone the whole time.
Yeah.
With that bent, that'll bend. There's just like a little plastic tubing in there. There's no needle, just a little plastic tube. And if you bend it too much or for too long, it'll get kinked and then it won't work anymore. But yeah, if you need to do something, if you want to take a drink, I know I put it in are you right-handed? Yeah. I try and always put it in the left hand, but you had such a good one over there. All right, Rachel's going to shoot these into the bag and they're going to change color.
We'll put it out to the camera real quick just to show what that looks like. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the red one.
Well, ketchup and mustard.
Liquefied ketchup. The red one is yours, Justin. It has B12 in it, and that B12 gives it that red coloring. And then the B complex is what makes that a little bit yellow.
Okay.
Neon yellow.
Yeah, we really just shot
It's almost
Mountain
the 4th
Dew.
of July, so we're just getting the hot dog, stuff ready. We'll ketchup a little. So Joe's going mustard. I'm going ketchup today. So yeah. But the awesome thing I love about this business is I don't know of another one in this area. It's awesome to have this. And I think I was telling you, and I know I've told Joe this before, but like I've been to Vegas probably about 12 to 15 times, and it's probably taken 12 to 15 years off my life. But the last 3 times I've went out there, like 2 of them were for bachelor parties and one was just like a guy's trip. And, I recently turned 40 and I was just like run down after like 12 hours of drinking and in the sports book and going out and that. And it's just like, I don't recover quite the same. And then, so the first one of these I went to was in Vegas, and it just like, I was like better. I was like ready to go for the next night, whereas otherwise I would have probably been like real lethargic, but I had a good time and all that stuff. And that's what's so nice about this, because you can use it for literally anything, whether it's, you're just run down from work or, like, we're not the sunniest place in America either,
yes.
especially with the Canadian wildfires now. But, it just gives you a boost. It's literally what it is. So, at least in my opinion. So,
proactive health too.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people are so reactive. They don't do anything until they get sick. But this is like looking forward.
Yeah. My reactiveness led me to hopefully being proactive now in the future with this.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Life lessons. You get older, maybe a little wiser too. So,
yeah, the nice thing is that we specialize in only these IV vitamin infusions and vitamin injections.
Yeah.
So, maybe down the line somebody might offer this as a side service, but it's better that that we do IVs all day, that we know all about our vitamins. We know all about, every single employee here knows all about the vitamins and the injections and the drips. And we pride ourselves on being very health conscious.
Yeah.
All of our nurses are actually becoming health coaches.
Okay.
We start our program in July. So
Okay.
even more educated about the health and wellness space.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope that that kind of sets us apart from everyone else that might want to, add this to their
Sure.
med spa, that we kind of stay in the forefront because
Mhm.
we are specifically just concentrating on
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. You guys are the real deal.
I was going to tell you,
Yes.
with that B complex, a lot of people taste it.
That one seems to be the strongest
Yeah.
one.
There
For
is,
sure.
yeah,
And
some
that's the
people do,
B12?
and some people
B
don't.
complex.
Or B complex.
So
Okay.
you have the B12, and I don't believe I've ever heard that anybody.
Okay.
tasted
Yeah. I
yours.
haven't felt anything
Yeah.
yet. So I feel
Very
pretty
normal.
Yeah.
good. Mm-hmm.
And next time you might not taste it. That's also very normal.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's different every
Mhm.
time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the strength one is one of my favorites.
Me too.
I get that one a lot because I'm always working out,
Mhm.
running.
Yeah.
But yeah, the taste is there.
Now, okay, are you to the level where you can IV yourself, or does somebody else have to do that?
Someone else has to do it for
Okay.
me. I did try once. It was not
Not
a good
recommended.
experience.
It's
Yeah.
not a pretty job.
No.
You need an assistant for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like cutting your own hair or something like that. It's like
exactly.
you could do it and maybe save a little money, but
Oh.
not recommended in the long run.
The amount of hype that I had to give myself, I was like, you can do this.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. No.
Yeah.
All right, this time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get it. And finally,
yeah.
I did do it, and I screamed the whole time. So that was a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
And now Rachel does my IVs.
We do each other's
Yeah, we do each other's IVs.
So how long have you been doing this now?
This was open November 2020.
Okay.
Started out in this room here,
Mhm.
and then we gradually took over the entire office.
That's awesome.
Actually, within the year, we took over the entire office. So I'm really excited, happy about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has been steadily growing with our, exposure and people. I think a big thing was education. People have to learn about it before they try it,
Mm-hmm.
Initially, people were saying, is that even legal? Are you guys?
Oh.
But
and it's like one of those things, if you've never seen it or heard about it, then you might think that, but it's totally legit, and it's about as healthy as you get.
Yeah.
Really, it's like literally nurses IVing you what you would get at the hospital if you were sick or whatever, to boost your immunity, boost your health, all that stuff. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's relaxing in here too. So
we pride ourselves on that. We get blankets, we set you back and recline you.
Those chairs recline. There's a little controller.
We pride ourselves on that. We want you to feel relaxed and safe.
Mm-hmm.
And if people don't want the vitamins, we do just do a plain bag.
Oh, okay.
And if you just want to, so we do pregnant women who are, just not feeling well, nauseous, can't keep anything down. We'll do bags of fluids for them, and that is a big help during their first trimester.
What's that like morning sickness one? Don't you guys add that to the drip? I know.
Zofran?
Yeah, the Zofran. That's what I got when I was in Vegas.
So we personally don't do
You don't do that one? Okay.
Too much
Yeah.
nuances with medications.
Yeah. No, that's good. On the safe side.
Yeah.
Vegas, whatever.
Vegas, Nevada in general has different laws.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio is one of the strictest in terms of medical laws.
Okay.
California, Texas, New York, and Ohio.
Okay.
And we're one of the strictest ones. I had to jump through some hoops to get this business.
Okay.
To get it started. One of the least, or one of the most open to interpretation states are Florida and Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So hopefully we'll open one in Florida and have a good time.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We're gonna have to visit that one.
Yeah, that'd be so awful if you had to come to Florida and see us.
Yeah, I know.
Right around February.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be awful.
Yeah. Get the wintertime drip
Yep.
down there.
We'll call it the Ohio drip.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
everybody from Ohio coming
Mhm.
to Florida.
Oh, yeah. So we're in this room, and there's the 3 chairs in here. So you could have a couple friends or,
Yeah.
a small group in here. You have the rest of the office. So what else is set up in the rest of the office?
So another room that looks like this, minus our recreational oxygen, which we can talk about in a little bit. We
Okay.
have another room that kind of mirrors this with
Okay.
3 chairs and the hooks for our IVs. And we have a room for just shots. That's a nice little room. We get people in and out. If you just want to come and get a B12, we pull you in, take your vitals real quick, give you that shot, and
Okay.
you're on your way.
Okay.
And then we have just a room especially for mixing our vitamins. We have a special hood that we use, and we lock up all of our stuff there. And that's it. A nice little employee lounge and
Nice.
back door.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And it's a really nice office. And we were talking before we came on too, like you're on like the good part of 224 where it's not crazy busy, but it's still close enough to everything, like right by the hill in Canfield here.
Yeah, it's right off of Route 11 too, which is really nice for those people who aren't coming from Poland, Boardman.
Yeah.
If you're coming from Austintown, Niles, Columbiana, you can get here fairly easily. Hop right off. 2 lights and to the left. I would say.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you don't have to shoot all the way into the square.
Okay.
So that's really nice. So, yeah, we're happy with this space. We've been here for almost 3 years now, and
yeah, it's very nice in here.
People
Very
are
nice.
finding us.
We like it.
Yeah, we got it right to how we like it. So.
Is it just the 2 of you that are here, or is there any more employees?
We have one other registered nurse. Her name is Ryan. She works on Wednesdays and every other Saturday. And then we are actually hiring for a medical assistant.
Okay.
Our receptionist / medical assistant is leaving us to work a little closer to home.
Yeah.
She's been driving 45 minutes to get here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
For about a year and a half, and she's tired. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're looking for someone.
Okay. And they need to be what, a registered nurse?
Medical assistant.
Medical assistant. Okay.
Yeah. So don't need to be a registered nurse. A medical assistant would be super helpful for us. And we definitely like people who are holistic minded, who are, into health and wellness. And
maybe we can share that out. Get some
Yeah.
applicants in here. So
Yeah, hoping this will send, if you don't know someone, hopefully they'll send it to someone they know that would
if
be
they
perfect
wanted
for the
to
job.
apply, how could they get in touch with you?
They can email us info@theyoungstovndrip.com. They can message us on Facebook or Instagram, and then we also do have a job posting on Indeed that they can search the Youngstown Drip and find us through there.
Okay. Very accessible then, many ways. Oh, man. Technical difficulties. So this is the recliner here. So if I want to.
So it just pushes back. There's no.
Ooh,
lever.
there's like a little massage
That's
thing
the
in
back
there.
Massage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll crank that up.
Number 7's my favorite.
Same.
Okay.
Kind of sits there and does its job.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, number 7 it is. All right, so let's talk real quick about this, if you don't mind. Or do you want to get to that in a minute?
I want to talk about that. And I was actually thinking of putting you guys on some.
You want to do Okay. I'm not turning down anything. That sounds good. And especially because we were talking about the oxygen because of the air quality. So obviously the East Palestine stuff happened a couple months ago. That was awful. The air was terrible for a couple days, but I think the air quality here has been the worst it's been in recorded history since 1984 or something like that. I saw.
I've never seen it.
Insane. So, and I saw a lot of our local meteorologists and up in Cleveland, the meteorologists, they were like, just stay indoors if you can, but if you got to be outside and you want to supplement, this might be a good way to do it too.
Yeah, this is really nice. Too, if you're, outside, you have to be outside. and now you've got a headache from breathing in all that stuff. This
Yeah.
helps really clear out your sinuses. It helps, push 98% pure oxygen into your lungs.
Oh, wow.
So it's really helpful for migraines, fatigue, jet lag, hangovers, and it's also really good for just getting oxygen into your bloodstream for, movement of heart pumping.
Yeah, right.
Expanding your lungs. It's all that good stuff. So, Rachel, if you're able to put them on some oxygen.
Absolutely. It's going to be good and loud.
I did kind of give you a taste of how loud it was. I turned it on.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So is it like a mask then we'll wear?
I'll show you.
And unscented.
Unscented for me.
Okay. We can do one at a time on one scent. So I'll do you one at a time.
Sounds good.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
The scent is very light. If you ever want to explore that, it's not like an.
What are the scents?
I have calming, which is with lavender and tangerine. We have eucalyptus and plumeria, which is like a light flowery, and eucalyptus speaks for itself. That's our most popular by far. All right.
And that's called chillin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can help guide it in there.
It's not that loud.
No.
No, that's not
So
bad.
it is the same nasal cannula that we would hook you up in the hospital.
Okay. I have never been on oxygen before, so this will be a first for me. I've
Most
seen
people
these.
haven't.
Yeah.
Most people have only seen this in the hospital when they're very sick.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a hangover or a migraine or allergies, many issues, it's really, really helpful. Even if you're just like dragging,
Yeah.
it really does pick you up.
Okay.
And you guys are almost halfway done. We're
Okay.
halfway done. So, cruising.
Oh, this is neat. So, who would be like a good? I mean, anybody. It sounds like would be a good candidate for this. But
Anybody,
who are
yeah.
like maybe a typical like an athlete, or maybe someone that's older that's maybe not in good health, or like I don't know. What's a good target for?
Really, it's a lot of people who come in with migraines.
Okay.
This is something that just helps clear that, and people with maybe chronic sinus issues, people who are hungover and jet lagged. We do have someone that travels from Colorado to here back and forth at least once a month for his job, and we'll get him on the oxygen.
With the altitude change and stuff?
With him, it's altitude issues. He's like, you guys have so much air here, but also I feel dizzy. So we give him just that little pure boost.
Okay.
And he also gets it at a place in Colorado.
Okay.
So he's like.
So what are you feeling now? Like, what's it? Do you feel any different, or
really,
just?
It's just breathing. It feels like very humid air.
Okay.
Yes.
And Joe was just where? So where were you just at?
Utah,
Everywhere.
Colorado. I was in high elevations.
Yeah.
We did a ton of hiking. I think we did 41 miles of hiking in 20 days.
Oh wow. Okay.
Did you experience any altitude sickness?
One time when I was in Utah, I got really, my equilibrium got thrown way off. I lost my appetite. It happened for only like maybe 10 hours. And then it was okay, but it was weird.
Yeah.
We were up there, though.
Oh yeah. I've never had any sleeping issues before, but the first time I went to Colorado, and not Denver, because Denver's not super high.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right at the mile high level, but you go down towards like the Aspen area and stuff like that. It's like 8 to 9 to 10,000 feet high, and I was having some sleep apnea where I was like, I'm not a snorer, but I was getting that like having to catch my breath in the middle of the night. So it's, that can be scary. So definitely with oxygen I could see the benefit of that, especially if you're coming from there to here or vice versa. Yeah. I could definitely see the benefits of that.
Change of altitude can also mess with like just your equilibrium, pressure in your head. And
now, would you recommend more like if you wanted to get oxygen like before, let's say you're a runner or like an athlete, you would you say more beforehand or afterwards, or like if you had to lean one way or the other?
If I had to lean one way or the other, I'd probably say before.
Okay.
That way you're expanding those lungs and kind of giving them, as you're running, you're going to be deep breaths. You're going to be pumping blood through there. This will kind of train them to take that oxygen. Because what that oxygen is doing is pushing to the base of your lungs. We don't often breathe correctly to get enough air to the base of our lungs, especially as we get older. That's how we get a lot of pneumonia.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why our older generations or population get pneumonias, because they're not doing those deep breaths all the way to the base of the lung.
Okay.
And so that helps push that oxygen all the way to the base.
Okay.
I feel like I'm breathing deeper, but I'm not really breathing deeper.
Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of force feeding you oxygen, and you're loving it, and you just gotta take it. And like I said before, you'll kind of feel a little drainage after that, and that is just breaking up anything in your sinuses that might just be sitting there, and then you'll be, getting that gunk out.
Interesting.
So. Anything to add about oxygen?
No, I think you said it all. I mean, it's fuel. It's good for so many things. Often when we have people sitting, we'll give them these little facts and stuff to read about oxygen so they can get a feel for it too. But it's all the things we said.
Okay.
But it is good fuel, like before a marathon and stuff. I like to think of it as fuel for the brain, fuel for the heart, fuel for the lungs.
Yeah.
Because all those body parts need oxygen.
And off air, she's changing it, so we're not using the.
Correct.
We're not using the same
nose.
nose.
A new package. Just hand it to your left.
This makes me think, like, okay, so I'm not afraid of much at all. Like I've skydived, I've done a bunch of crazy stuff, but this just triggered the thought of that submarine thing from last week. That is like my biggest fear, is being trapped in like a
I'm gonna flip it
small
around.
area.
Yeah, that is the scariest thing for me. I'm very claustrophobic. I don't think.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Suffocation.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Thanks.
Got it?
I feel like I'm gonna have a friend like screenshot me right now and send it.
And somebody's gonna respond prayers.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Prayers. Hope you're okay.
But see, that's the part we're trying to change. We're trying to change the fact that you don't need this when you're sick. You need it when you're well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get sick.
Yeah.
This is why you get your drips. We're on the other side of healthcare. We're on the preventative side, which we need to be more proactive.
Oh, for sure.
And everyone, you put it off until you're sick. And then I should have just done it when I had the chance.
And it's actually way cheaper to be preventative than it is to be
we talked about earlier how pregnant women come in and we can just give them fluid. We don't give them vitamins. But that's huge for them because you have to go in the hospital, wait 6 hours. You're puking in a bag in the waiting room. And you can just come here and sit in a beautiful chair and not be surrounded by sick people.
Yep.
And not have to have blood work taken and your doctor called. You can just come in here.
I love the feeling of this. It's really cool. Yeah, it's like it hits you in the back of the throat area, but it's like calming.
Yeah, it kind of forces you to take deep breaths.
Yeah.
And that in itself is calming.
It's calming, right?
Deep breaths. Like
I do that every now and then on like the Apple Watch. Yeah, and it's like, take a deep breath. Like maybe you're too high strung right now. Which is sometimes me, I'm usually a calm person. I always say, like, someone said, I did this in an interview one time. This was like 15 years ago, one of the first interviews I ever went on. They literally asked, compare yourself to an animal. And I literally had to I was like, just give me a second to think about this. And I will never forget, because the answer surprised me. I was like, what am I going to say? Like a horse or like you know, whatever. And I said a duck. And they kind of go, why? And I said, because I look really calm, but underneath my like little petals are flapping all the time. So it's like the duck is real smooth on the surface, but underneath that water, there's a lot going on. That's kind of me sometimes.
That's good.
Oh man.
Wow.
So
Good
what?
thinking on your feet.
What's that?
Good thinking on your feet.
It was like
I would just.
I think it was really weird. I was interviewing for a job because I started out as a teacher. I was interviewing for a job in Dublin, Ohio, so like right outside of Columbus. And this was my third interview with the same thing. So they threw some curveballs at me in a couple of interviews, and I ended up not getting that job because they had like 100 applicants for like one position. But I was like, it kind of prepped me for like, but my interview when I got back here to Boardman, I like got the job right away. So it was good. So at least it prepped me at the very least for that, you know? So what was your favorite thing on your trip? Yeah? Colorado River?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Or was it Colorado River or Arkansas River?
Colorado.
Oh, it was the Colorado. Okay.
Yeah, second favorite was we did a hike like way deep of a mountain, and we did some mountain climbing, but it was really dangerous.
Okay.
Drop off on both sides.
Okay.
And that was awesome.
Nice.
That's really cool.
You guys, anybody have 4th of July plans? Technically, a lot of people are celebrating it this weekend, the 4th of July, because it's on a Tuesday, which is kind of weird. So,
I know there's a lot of parades on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do a parade on Sunday.
Okay.
We're closed on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
We don't normally get people because they're off, you know.
You might be busy on the 5th.
We actually have people already booked
Yep.
out for the 5th and the 3rd.
Okay.
So, like, we are going to be ready.
Yeah.
Prepping Monday, recovery
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yep. Now, all right, I gotta ask: have you guys seen that like party that's been like thrown around on Facebook, like the Boardman party?
Pool party.
Yeah, the pool party
Oh, the pool
thing
party
on
thing.
Glenwood. But it's like
Read that.
I used to live. I don't live there anymore, but I used to live on a street called Garver, which is right off of Glenwood there. And I was thinking, like, when I saw Glenwood, I'm like,
Are they thinking by
what
the
part?
schools?
It's pretty.
Are they-
It's like close to like Rocheway and that area,
Yeah.
up more towards Western Reserve.
Yes.
But I mean, literally, because I looked up the address after I saw it, and like jokingly, like, and I mess around with like the MLO guys, and I think they're having one of them on tonight on their show, whoever's throwing the party, and I'm very interested to hear because
Yeah, that would be interesting.
we have like a whole group text with some of my friends, like coming up with fantasy football team names already off of like their posts and stuff like that. But it looks. What's your thought? Should they be able to have that party? What do you guys think?
I actually don't know what's going on.
She doesn't
Okay.
know
Oh,
yet.
all right. So here, wait. We might have to read the description,
Yeah.
but basically, it's a party in a residential neighborhood. So, but like the cops have shut it down before.
So is it not that he's not renting it out?
Well,
It's his
It
party.
is. It is renting it out.
Okay.
So if you want to have a party, you can
Right.
rent the house and have a party.
Right. So he's renting out his pool for a party space, and basically his neighbors are like, "We hate this. We hate it so much. We hate
And-
you. We hate the parties."
And I think like, to me, I don't think there's anything wrong with a party. I think where people might get in trouble is like it's on Glenwood, so that's a pretty main street.
Mhm.
So it's going to be very obvious, and you have neighbors on both sides. So if it's too loud, and it's going to get at least visited by the police.
As long as they follow the rules. then
But,
there
like,
should be nothing wrong.
Here's the thing, like in college, we could have parties and stuff, but that's different. Like, you know, it's college kids, whatever. This is like a residential neighborhood with like grown-ass adults, but those grown-ass adults might have some kids, and they might be seeing things they don't want to see, and like, I don't know. And I think you get in a little bit of a tricky situation when it comes to charging entry to a residential house, because then you're acting like it's a business, and then
Well, this is an up and coming thing. People renting out their pools for parties and making money off their.
so like an Airbnb type setup.
Exactly.
Huh.
Exactly. It's a new. I've been reading about it, and then when this hit in Boardman, I was like, oh, Boardman's trying to get over this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But yeah, on Glenwood, where are they going to park?
exactly.
That's the big thing.
Mhm.
Where you're gonna have to
You got
go one of
30
those
cars
side
on the
streets,
roads.
Right.
and then
So
those people are
get
gonna have
the
their.
annoyance. I also get why they want to do it.
See, the real reason I came in is I'm getting prepped for that party. I'm getting ready. Yes. Yeah. So when Joe booked this like a month ago, I looked at my schedule. And I'm like, oh, that's that. What I gotta look it up and read the description. It's too good. So you guys proceed and talk. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Okay. So usually at the end of each drip, we ask if you want to try glutathione. Glutathione is a push that we do at the end. It is a little extra charge, but what it is, it's a naturally occurring antioxidant that your liver makes. What it does, it helps detoxify your liver. It helps clear your skin. It helps with inflammation, regulated sleep cycle. It's just all around amazing.
Gives
What
you
is-
energy, builds your
All right.
immunity, puts you
Yeah,
in good
let's go.
mood. Good stuff. You want to try it? All right.
Yeah. We're doing too. Yeah. Yeah. Keep that coming. Keep that coming. All right. So I'm having okay. I know where to find it.
Okay, and then I'll have you straighten your arm. After
Oh, straighten my arm. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Here, I can do one-handed. Thank you. Okay. So top-notch Tay from the Boardman Party House will be joining the MLO Bros tonight. So free plug for them right now. But here is the I'm trying to find the house party setup. But anyway, it's July 1st. That's all I know. And
How are they advertising?
I think just through Facebook, maybe like a YouTube link or something like that. But that's kind of all I know. But it started out kind of as a joke, and then I'm like, this is kind of entertaining. I'm not going, but okay, thank you. So it's intriguing, to say the least.
You feel oxygenated? By the way?
I feel great, honestly. Yeah, I like what you said. That's a perfect way to. It's like you're taking a extra long deep breath, but you don't like feel like you are. You know,
Yeah.
you're not like doing it intentionally. It's just it's happening. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you're hitting all those little alveoli in your lungs that open shut. Now they're getting
Oh yeah.
good stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're waking up.
No, you're a cigar smoker. This
will be good for you.
I am not a smoker at all. I've smoked a few cigarettes once again. I feel like all this stuff I've done here has been in Vegas. Like the only time I've smoked cigarettes, Las Vegas. The only time I've got an IV drip outside of here, Las Vegas. But I smoked a cigar at the Lake Club after an event a couple weeks ago. I felt like I got hit by a ton of bricks when I was done. I was spinning, and I was a mess. So it was bad. So I would be like 100 times out of 100 choose this over. Nothing against a good cigar. I'm sure it's great, but not my thing. So how you feeling, Joe? Looks like your bag's it's out, yeah.
Dry.
And mine's wrapping up here soon, but
Okay, so first I'm going to give you a little flush. You may taste this too. Okay. May be a little salty.
so what's this again?
So she's gonna flush the line just a little bit. So
Okay.
we clear out any vitamins that might be lingering in there. Glutathione works best when it's not mixed in with everything else. Some vitamins deactivate it. So what we do is we do the flush it out
Mhm.
with a little buffer and then push it.
This is
Completely
cold. You will
by
feel
itself.
that.
Okay.
I do push it slow. If you need me to go slower, just let me know.
I think this would be perfect if you only needed like one hand or something, but like you wanted to catch up on a show or something, but have privacy. Like just download it on your phone, just hang out, and you could or you could
Most
literally
people spend their time on either social media or napping.
I was gonna say, do people nap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
All
it's
the time.
and it's like quiet
We
enough and
encourage it.
peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have our little hippie music on, and we have the diffuser going. We turn off the lights, give you a blankie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you say hippie music, what is that?
Just like
that
like
calm-
instrumental stuff,
So we have
wind
a couple of
chimes, and
Yes.
wind chimes. We have
Like if you're-
chirping birds. We have
Okay.
waterfalls, and
Little
we have
sound machines.
we even have a lady go, okay, it's time to take a deep breath.
oh,
And she
okay,
starts playing it. She's like, another deep breath.
Yeah.
okay,
Relax your mind. So
all right,
that's the one we play, and people fall asleep.
okay.
A couple deep
Okay.
breaths, they're out.
It's almost like doing yoga minus the yoga.
Right.
Yeah, just like a mental zen
Meditation.
experience. Yeah, meditate. That's probably a better example.
It is like a good me time
Mhm.
because you're getting to be away from everything. You're not actively doing something. Yeah, you can look at your phone, but you're
Mhm.
taking that time to just relax.
Yeah,
Normally you wouldn't go home and just sit in the dark. But
right.
We turn the lights
It's
off.
actually a perfect time because we're like, and I know I'm guilty of this too. I'm so attached to my phone a lot, and I need
We
to
all
like
are.
not do that. This would be a perfect time. I mean, even if it's just for an hour, set it down. Don't think about anything. Just relax. I
Mhm.
think that's perfect.
Reset, recharge.
Yeah.
Rejuvenate.
We have a lot of parents coming in here.
Mhm.
Can I just stay another hour?
Yeah.
Like, can we just tell them
Yeah.
that this took longer than it did?
Now, if you got so since we got the full like IV drip bag, when would you recommend how long should you go in between getting one? Is there any limitations, or can you get them back to back days?
So we asked the 1 week.
Okay.
The reason is you want to utilize all those vitamins.
Yeah.
You want to be feeling good. You'll feel really good for about 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
If your metabolism is very high, like you're an athlete, you might go more like 5 days.
Okay.
If your metabolism is a little slower, you might go 2 weeks.
Sure.
But 7 to 10 days is a pretty good,
Mhm.
realistic time frame.
Okay.
So we have people come every 2 weeks. We have a lot of autoimmune people that come every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then healthy people once a month.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of people coming more often in the winter time than in the summer because they're wanting to boost their immunity.
Okay.
But a great thing about summertime is staying hydrated, being cool, and
Mhm.
you don't want to eat all the heavy broccoli and everything.
Sure.
So you're maybe eating watermelon and candy.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I
Right.
don't know. That.
Okay.
Hopefully that's nobody's
So
real
you
diet.
said autoimmune
I don't know
disease.
what the people eat.
So sometimes people come in with autoimmune diseases. What about someone with rheumatoid arthritis? They
Yeah.
actually asked me. Actually, it's my mom that she wasn't sure. She's like, I don't even know if I could get something like this. Is that something she would be able to do, or she would have to consult with a doctor, or?
Well, let me tell you our parameters. Working with our physician
Mhm.
in this med spa environment, since we don't have heart monitors or
Yeah.
any kind of thing like that, we don't usually do people over 70.
Yeah.
Just there's so many comorbidities, issues
Sure,
they have
sure.
that they might not even be diagnosed with. And
Okay.
it's a little dangerous to fill them full of fluids.
No doubt. Yeah.
However, we can do injections for anyone up to 100.
Okay.
And glutathione is really great for arthritis, and
Okay.
it can be given as an injection.
Okay.
That one is amazing. We also have the Triimmune, which has vitamin C, zinc, and glutathione,
Okay.
and that's really nice too because it boosts your immunity and it has the glutathione in it.
Okay.
So those would be 2 good options for her.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Anything else you can think of? I'm
No,
gonna
I
do
think
your
those are pretty
glutathione.
good,
Okay.
'cause she's, rheumatoid arthritis specifically is about joint pain and,
Yeah.
all that. And it's such a great anti-inflammatory. I'm sure she's familiar with anti-inflammatories.
Right.
But that's going to be her key.
Okay.
Just keeping the inflammation down and your immunity up. That's with pretty much any autoimmune.
Now,
Stay above.
do you guys do say, like say there's a parent out there and they're just like, it's so hard to buy gifts for people and stuff like that. Do you guys do gift cards where?
We do gift certificates in the office, and we also offer them online.
Okay. Because I think that would be like such a perfect gift for, like a
gift of health.
Literally. Well, and just someone that's so busy, it's like just go sit down for an hour and relax, and take care of yourself.
Regina, they won't regret it. They'll be so happy.
And too, when you buy someone a gift card for here, it makes them more likely to come here. You can't put it off if you've literally got it already paid for in your hand. You're
Exactly.
Like, okay, I have no excuse now. I've got to show up.
And how far out do you recommend people like book? Can they?
So we can often do, as of now, we can still mostly do same day appointments. But most of the time, sometimes we still need a little bit more, like the day in advance. We book online. You can book online, and you can call us or text us because we have a cell phone. And if you're a regular, which a lot of our regulars do, they'll text us and say, "Hey, any chance I can get in today? Not today. Can I get in tomorrow?" So we really try to be flexible. We do have 6 seats, so we can do a lot of people an hour. We aren't always full, but we often are. So we try to keep it so we have some availability during that day. So someone can say, "Can I come today?" But
just be aware that you might need to schedule ahead of time if possible.
Yeah. And walk-ins are great with a shot, a little harder with an IV. We can't always guarantee we'll have a spot.
Yeah.
So we do prefer appointments, especially for IVs.
And what hours?
So we're here.
Sorry about your hair.
Oh, it's okay.
We're here. Did you lose some hairs?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It's all right. It didn't hurt.
We're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 6. We're here Saturdays, 9 to 3, and we're closed Thursdays and Sundays.
Okay.
You are all done.
Awesome.
How do you feel?
Excellent.
I feel great. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad.
And you said usually about 7 to 10 days you'll feel the effect. And
So it'll hit your bloodstream in an hour, fully circulated in 24. So 24 to 48 hours is where you really start to feel the benefits. Where you get the energy, you feel good, you have a little more energy to get through your day, do your tasks. That's when you'll really notice. And it'll last about a week to 10 days. Yeah, and you'll be feeling it the most days between days 2 and 6. That's when your body's just really soaking it up and you're utilizing it.
Okay, perfect.
Then you'll start to feel like you're coming down. And then you got to come back.
Yeah, right.
It's time to come back.
I'm glad you said that about the oxygen too, because I know some people with some migraine, headache issues, and that's something that
There's
I wouldn't.
a lot of migraine sufferers out there.
Normally,
And an IV and oxygen mixed together.
We have had people come in here with migraines, and after the IV and the oxygen have left feeling 10 times better.
Yeah.
I'd come in here just for this chair at level 7.
That Regina taught me number 7.
Yeah.
When I bought the chairs, I had to really do a lot of sitting and research. Testing. I
highly
there
recommend.
For an hour on each setting.
So good. So, Regina, Rachel, tell them anything else you want to, tell people, like one more time, like location, phone number, hours, stuff like that. You just said the hours, so we're good on that, but like location, website, all that stuff.
Okay. Our location is 45 Manor Hill Drive, Suite 300 in Canfield. We're right off of 224, and there's a Huntington Bank at the top of our street. So turn by the Huntington, go all the way to the bottom. We're in the cul-de-sac. You can reach us at 330-261-2171. info@theyoungstowndrip.com. Theyoungstowndrip.com is our website. You can catch us on Facebook, Instagram. We try to be everywhere. The only place we haven't made it yet is TikTok, but we're hoping. We're going to try.
That's something I was thinking we should look into.
We need someone.
Although, did you see TikTok's completely banned now? I think it's the state of Montana. Completely banned.
Really?
Completely banned. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a governmental like thing. There's certain agencies that won't let you have it on your phone if you work for the government or whatnot. But like Montana, the whole state, nope. They're like, we're too close to China over here. We're too close. They know too much about us.
Yes.
So yeah.
Everyone wants Montana's secrets. So.
Yeah. Yellowstone. They're trying to find out when the summer season's coming out. Is the writer's strike affecting this? Oh man. Well, this was fun. Thank you. And I feel like we need to do this at least like twice a year live here, and then we'll maybe we'll come up with like a different topic each time. It could be sports. It could be something else. But like, you know, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with the basics of this now. But yeah, maybe we'll bring you guys in ahead of time and like give you guys a topic and we'll research it or BS about it the whole time.
Sounds good.
So
yeah, because I just learned about Boardman Pool Party.
oh yeah, Boardman Pool. All right, July
prepared.
1st. And by the way, one of the taglines was "Too thick to miss."
What is it?
Too thick to miss.
I don't like it.
That's going to be my
I
fantasy
really
football
comfortable.
team name this year.
I don't like it.
Can't miss it. That might. So we'll end it there. We're obviously off next week for the 4th of July, but we'll keep you up to date on social media. So, Rachel, Regina, thank you. We appreciate you guys, and obviously Joe from Youngstown Studio. So we had fun. And anything else, you guys? All right.
Yeah, thanks
All
for
right.
coming, guys.
All right. Happy 4th of July to everybody.
America.
America.
America.